S01 picked 4 independent bands. Put them on the road. Cameras falls everywhere. We play the same towns, different venues every night. And we live on $20 a day.
We only have 2 or 3 days to promote each show.
Whichever band can draw the most people and make the most money will stay on tour, and the people that don't make as much
Get kicked off and sent home.
Previously on Bands on the Run.
My girlfriend just came, and we're going to get to hang out in New Orleans for a few days.
I wanted just to go run away from all of it and just be with her.
Harlow's at our best when we are kind of in our element, out at clubs, meeting people. Stop hanging on my face! Get out of my bed!
I love Marissa, my girlfriend, more than anything, but it's like, you only live one time, and I'm not married yet. Leanne works for an airline. She could come to our next show for free.
The other clubs, everybody said, oh yeah, everybody goes to those clubs no matter what.
They bitches about every single thing and how we have it so bad off all the time.
No doubt.
We only have a couple more shows left before the next band gets the boot. And we'll kick some ass.
I'm sure we all had a good time here in New Orleans, but it's time to move on.
This is how your tour earnings stand after your New Orleans shows. In first place, Soul Cracker with $7,535. In second place, Harlow with $7,176. And in last place, Flicker Stick with $5,854.
Your next destination is Atlanta, Georgia.
Love you.
I love you.
Hopefully I won't see you really soon.
Alright.
But it'll be pretty soon.
No.
It's a deal.
Andrew's chick has great tits. I didn't really look at her. I'm just having a look at them right now. They're kind of bouncy and purty. Not floppy. They're not floppy at all. She's got great arms. She just looks like she needs to be bent over, do you know what I mean? She's got that look. You're evil. I didn't see the dramatic ending of Sutton and his chick. You gotta see that one. She's cool, his chick. Yeah. They're too cool for him.
I miss you. I want to call you tonight.
You miss me. They're such big rock studs that they flew their girlfriends out because they're a bunch of wimps and they miss them. But yet, they wouldn't walk them back to the cab. They should have. I would have walked the girls back to the cab. I would have. And try to get them. Yeah.
6. Show days.
Then turn left onto Tchupachovia Street.
We left New Orleans, come to Atlanta, and it's one of the longest drives we did so far on this tour. Roughly 10-hour drive. A lot of us were pretty cashed out.
I don't think any of us know what's going to happen. We're 2,000 behind the second place band, so we're just kind of like along for the ride right now. The Harlow girls are really nice and really cool, but they don't get up till 7 or 9 o'clock at night, and they're like $200 behind Soul Cracker. It's like, you'd think they'd be like, hey, come on, let's get our act together and bust our ass. So, I don't know, maybe they don't want to win.
It's funny, there's only like 3 weeks left together. After a week and a half, they're going to kick off a band. Do you think that we can win? I think 50 away, yeah. It's taking. I just don't know how clever it would be to actually take it and win. Our credibility is definitely up for question.
I think Harlow and Flicker Stick are constantly worried about not breaking up this image they have as a goth group of bitches or an indie group of rocker dudes who just drink and are slackers. And we don't care about that at all. Just 5 guys with big egos and big mouths.
I know you know a lot of people there in the music business, and TV, who used to be my old boss, he's like really on the case. We've actually not been doing that great just because we're kind of partying a little too much and not really working as hard as we should be. Really? Well, can you hook me up with him? Thank you so much. We look forward to seeing you. Take care. Bye. JB's still on the case. He's awesome. Mel's one of the biggest radio promoters in town. He's going to call him.
As soon as we rolled into Atlanta, we went straight to the club, which is usually what we do.
It's in this area called the Little 5 Points. It's kind of like a hipster part of Atlanta.
It was a dream come true. It was exactly our kind of place.
A lot of people in here for trivia. Cool. Have a bar, one beer.
Okay, continuing on with rock and roll trivia.
Ready for this one?
In what year were Mick Jagger and Jerry Hall wed?
Soulcracker would be pretty tough to beat in trivia. We tend to have a lot of useless kind of information.
Well, the singer for Soulcracker knew they were married exactly 10 years ago, 1990. The drummer for Soulcracker. Boom, boom. So they're on tour with these two other bands. Who are they? What are they called?
Another Bad Creation
Another Bad Creation?
and Dio.
And Dia.
How's it going out? Should I call the promoter, leave a message? I'm feeling like I don't have the energy to go out. I feel it's 12. I would love to stand too. I'll call the promoter and tell him that we're exhausted.
I think Atlanta's a lot bigger than I thought. A lot of cool places to go and have fun.
Hey, where's a good place to go?
I mean, before, like, Dominic and Fletcher would be in a bar and be like, it's on, I'm selling, boom, 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 boom. They might buy a CD for $10, sell like 10. And now, they don't even try anymore.
We've lost our drive to sell. We haven't lost our drive to stay on the show.
We get involved in the competition, and then we forget about the competition. It's like, because they're like, we gotta win this, forget it.
I will not let go. Hey, sex Atlanta style. Oh my God.
Corey gets attention 24/7. Corey walks in the room, all girls looking cool.
I know that I love Marissa. I just wonder, sometimes. How do you really figure out how you feel? And it's like, being taken out of that is like, I guess, this is my experiment. Find out how you feel.
Why are you in trouble? I get it. Because apparently I'm trying to get with chicks all the time.
Basically, I just want to be loved. That's all I want. And I mean, I know that, it's the truth.
I just asked him, like, since y'all are on this thing, how many girls has he been with?
Does it matter?
Well, I'm just asking. How about you?
Does it matter?
You have a win?
What you doing?
Hi.
Leanne, we met in Pittsburgh, and then I think she came to Columbus as well.
What's going on?
Hey, can I come down tomorrow?
Do you want to?
Yeah, me and my friend are coming.
All right, come on.
Yeah.
Leanne made plans for Leanne to come to Atlanta.
Would you be able to meet us at the airport, or?
I don't know how far away it is. I'll ask them if they have a shuttle or anything like that.
I'm so excited. I don't even know.
I'm glad you're excited. I really honestly wanted to tell Leanne, no, don't come. I don't really want you to come. But, I felt really uncomfortable. Guess she's coming tomorrow. Don't sound too excited there. What happened to you in love with this girl? She cool. What happened to the love of your life, man? We in a new city. People change, man.
People changed 4 days ago.
Corey's always made fun of me because I've dated a lot of different girls at any given time, I guess. And then the fact that he's got a 3-year girlfriend or 4-year girlfriend at home, and now he's like met a new girl on the road, and now I get to watch him squirm.
We're out at 4:30, girls. 4:30. It's 5:30. Oh! Harlow has trouble with time management. I'll make you open some. Okay. This is so cool. I want a real cool one.
think the image is almost as important as the music. It's a lifestyle. Yes, girls, look. These are for you, Neva. Little anarchy dress. Oh my God. Schoolgirl rock star. Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God.
Can't lose him another bonus opportunity.
Bonus opportunity. Ladies, are you listening? No.
They're going to give us 3 questions about.
Famous musicians linked to Georgia.
You may call back with different answers as many times as you want until the opportunities want. So we're going to know the answers anyway. You know what? Because I'm a trivia whiz.
I think we should go to the record store. Yeah.
Get your thinking cap on.
There we go. We got the question.
Go Rangers! Oh my God, these are easy. Oh guys, you got it.
Okay, what is the first and last name of the Black Crowes guitarist who's also the lead singer's brother? Oh,
First last name is Robinson.
Chris and Ed?
Oh, hold on, I gotta remember this. Chris, Robinson, and Freddie? Tito. Tito.
Hey, what's up? This is Fletcher with Flicker Stick.
Yeah, Flicker Stick.
What is the first and last name of the Black Crowes guitarist?
Jason. If we had any part wrong, they would just hang up and not respond.
Hey, 13, this is Sutton from Soul Cracker.
It's Rob
Robinson.
Hey, man, it's me. Hey, I need you to go look in the Black Crowes CD that I have and tell me who the guitarist is.
Name, well,
It's important.
Hey, 13, it's Rebecca from Harlow. Did you have a winner yet?
It should be still advertised, so look into these. It'll be over on the left-hand side.
Alright, so yell at me.
Because we're in a hurry.
Yeah, we can do that.
Lifeline. Please, for the young, rich.
Rich, that's it. Rich.
Okay, I'll call you back. Bye.
Rich Robinson.
R.E.M. released their first single in 1981. What was it?
Radio Free Europe. It's a Chrysler. Can we describe the car? As big as a whale. We got it! Thank you. Thank you so much.
Somebody got it?
Yeah, Harlow got it.
Okay, come back and explain all that.
Oh, I'm just so happy we beat them!
Hey, you know what though? That's good. Maybe this will put Harlow in front of Soulcracker before the Battle of the Bands.
We thought we had the answers, but we were off by 2 letters in the first name. So I wanted the answers, so.
Harlow won, and we're jealous.
Was Harlow in the music?
Jealous again. We didn't know that the guy who was playing this song name was Rich. Jealous, Rob. Got only 2 out of 3, baby. Oh yeah, jealous.
Harlow won the opportunity, though, because they were in a record store. But I took a little bit of pride in knowing that we were up on our music trivia and didn't have to use help.
Finally, we win a bonus opportunity, okay?
Rebecca's a competitive cat, by the way.
It wasn't so much that we wanted to win, I just really didn't want Soulcracker to win again. Just because they're winning too much.
Pack ball. Instead of playing, we went out and promoted by meeting people, buying drinks, singing karaoke.
Bob, this one's for you, buddy.
We host a karaoke night on Sunday nights back home, and it's just a drunken mess. It's just really fun.
First they say they want you, how they really need you. Suddenly you find you're out there, walking in a storm. What's first? We're from San Diego, California. We're really missing those California girls. Well, East Coast girls are hip, I really dig those styles they wear.
I just get really irritated with AP.
I think the personalities of each member of the band start to wear on each other. When you're on the road for long periods of time, it has a tendency to grate on people's nerves the way people act in the band.
Same hole we were at last night.
Dominic told me that when he was in high school and stuff like that, he didn't do very well. He wasn't very popular. And I think now he's got blonde hair and he worked out, just kind of like that geek to chic thing.
Damn, girl, you're not looking at this, huh? Oh, my God! I don't want to get laid for that. I don't want no damn bees.
His penis drives him? I mean, good Lord, the guy has to, like, masturbate 10 times a day. I mean, I don't understand. He's got some sickness. There's something wrong with that. I don't know. He's weird. You shouldn't need to have that much sex.
You're unbelievable.
What the hell is going on there?
Hello?
Oh, what's going on here? Come on, dance with me, girl. Come on, come on. Sorry, come on. Don't be a fucking jackass.
All right, dude, shut up.
I'm stuck.
Dominic gets drunk, and he's just like, he's just looking for love. Sometimes he's looking in all the wrong places.
I've been in love and I've been totally destroyed because of that. You give yourself to somebody 100% and then turns out that there's three other guys, and it was like devastating to me. And that's, yes, I built a brick wall, you know, with my emotions. So it's like, you know, I won't allow myself to be put in that situation again because it wrecked me for so long. So I'm having fun.
I could have got laid. By which one? Nasty whore. I don't feel up to it. Dude, when are y'all gonna film? No.
How do we entertain ourselves in Atlanta on Tuesday? I'm really glad we're playing a bar. This is so great. We walked into the Earl, and I was really happy because it was like a bar with people in it, people hanging out, and people that seemed really cool.
Right there when you guys, when you ladies are warming up.
And then the club owner came down, and he was really cool and funny. Hi, I talked to you yesterday, right? How
you doing?
Good, we're ready to jump to the skin party.
Rockhead and hungover, 4 hot girls, started drinking, and partiers.
He's the man, and he basically took us under his wing and partied us out, took us club hopping, became a great friend, treated us so well, and made our time here fabulous.
What's your band's name?
Carlo.
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 Carlo?
Carlo.
Carlo.
We're going to do drugs. We're going to stay up.
For some reason, some people react differently to some drugs. These drugs are okay, these drugs aren't okay. They're all stupid, but I drink and I do things. It's the way a rock band works on tour when people are constantly pushing things in your face if you're not smart. And we're not necessarily the smartest girls I know. It's been known to happen. I've been at a party and I've been feeling like a decadent fool. And somebody invites me into the bathroom, and so I feel cool, like one of the cool kids, because I never was a cool kid. And I go, ooh, that's so decadent. I go, and then my head hurts for a real long time, and I feel like an ass the next day.
I think that everyone just needed to let off some steam. I truly hope that that's not how we're portrayed, because at home it's not something that, it's not what we're about. We're going to try and stay up all night and then go to the radio thing. Right now it's like 3, so we only have about 4 more hours to go. I'm trying to pace myself. I just did a shot. I did a shot a bit earlier. I'm feeling okay. Are the radio people going to know that we're f***ed up and we're still drunk from last night? Or are they going to think that this is just how we are?
They're going to try to give you a hard time anyway.
What they think.
That's besides the point. I'm just wondering if they're going to know we're f***ed up or if they're going to think that I think we're going to walk in stinking and bruised, and they're going to have a bit of a clue at that point. And then they can kiss my ass.
So, we're number 1. How can you say it? Do you think we're number 2?
You can see this all-chick band from Los Angeles, Harlow is the name of the band.
Do you know where you are now? Like, do you know how many bands have gone
I think
away?
this is Atlanta. There's 3
Don't
of
pull
us
that
left.
Beatles press conference crap with me. I will come over there and slap you.
It's a tough one, you know. It's a lot of work, and basically, you know, you never know who's going to go next.
We might get kicked off next week.
You're attractive, you're mysterious, you're brooding, you're hot, you're alcoholic. I mean,
We're not promotional tools. We just know how to play music.
oh, stop with
We
that
sleep all
Rage
day.
against
Come on,
this.
you want
Get
to-
out there and promote.
Once again, you've got to see these chicks. I mean, just looking at them, I can tell they
We
make
rock.
some, yeah, they rock out.
So rock.
Tonight at the Earl on Flat Shoals Road, 9:30, they'll take the stage.
I'm starting to think that we're going to get our asses kicked. Because if we don't beat Harlow, then I think Flicker Stick, since they have such a great stage show and those nice black sweaters, they're probably going to win the next battle of the bands, which means that if we're behind Harlow, we're going to get kicked off, even if we're behind them by $1. We're not working as hard, we're not as hungry for it as we used to be at the beginning, and that's going to really screw us over. That's my prediction. In terms of the show and what's going on and what our goals and what our objectives are and the means of achieving that, I think it's kind of falling apart a little bit. It's getting kind of, it feels a little tense for me. If every person went balls out and just like was passing out flyers and selling CDs and talking to people instead of just like sitting down and like waiting for people to come to them, then we would be doing some really good promotion. And I think that's what the other bands are doing.
Hello. Hello.
Are you just coming here?
Yeah, tell her to feed us.
Green McDonald's. Alright. So I can pick you up.
Right. You should have woke up for the right time. Yeah, I'm tired of you. Better get ready. Get to do your hair. It's going to take at least 15 minutes. Wake up. Everybody get up.
This is my friend Esther.
Hi.
Yeah, I just came down here once again to visit Corey. You know, worked for the airline, so brought my friend with me this time. Kind of helped him out a little bit. She's talked a lot about Corey. A lot about Corey. You guys are all sleeping. Alright. Let's come back in there.
Okay.
Well, it's 1:45. I say like 2:30, 3 o'clock.
Yeah, they wanted to just sleep and everything right now, take a little rest, so we're gonna go and head to the mall.
Yeah, girls, come see me. All right. Go to the mall for a couple hours. I just want to be with you in the same city. I want you to get here and then leave. Shut up. See, I'm all tired from being with other hoes last night. Shut up.
Like that. I'm trying to figure out a way to get this.
I have a question about staring at the sun again.
Yeah.
The end of that, it just sounds really weird. The end still sounds really weird to me.
What does? When I'm yelling it?
Yeah.
I think that sounds cool.
Flying away from me, flying away from me, staring at the sun.
I don't understand what you're saying. But I mean, if you can think of something. Staring at the sunset.
It's kind of a situation that's always uncomfortable, where Bob doesn't necessarily like what Beastie's doing.
I used to sing a lot more than I do now. I had a lot more leads and stuff.
There's only one girl who deserves my affection.
The producer and the promoter for Warped Tour started working with us a couple months ago. They wanted to see Sutton highlighted a little bit more. And I questioned, is somebody trying to kick me out of my own band that I've been with for 6 years, that I helped create?
Yeah, he resents a little bit that he was kind of moved.
I know I deliver things for this band that no one else could. And I realized that the most important thing to do is to highlight your strengths as a band and downplay your weaknesses. There are times when my ears don't work so good and I hit some sour notes, and Sutton has really good control of his voice.
Hey, Pete, what do you think? The way you scream it is just off. It doesn't sound good right. Nope.
Staring at the sun.
Beastie does sing it really aggressively and is really pushing his ability on that.
Pretty much it sounds like it's distracting from, what you're singing?
I don't think
It sounds like all of a sudden there's this other part that needs to be.
I sing the same thing 8 times, and we don't overlap or anything. I can't possibly distract.
I think when we see it on TV, we're gonna go like this. Doesn't sound good. I was a little patronizing, I think, and I didn't mean to be. So you were offended a little bit.
Of course I was. I don't know. Just say I want to try adding a harmony to it. Well, it sounds like. Okay. Well, let's go. We're gonna fix it.
So weird. I feel like it's really early in the morning, but it's almost evening.
We party and then it makes us useless the following day because everyone with a hangover is crap. End of story.
We've done radio so early in the morning and we sit up all night to try and get to the radio. And I think we were just like on autopilot. And then we started to notice little problems.
If it didn't happen, we wouldn't be Harlow. It just wouldn't be a Harlow moment.
And just drums and like too much smoke and darkness, and it was really Spinal Tap to me.
The 6 people that were there saw the first song and were like, damn, these chicks suck. So they left.
Alright, thank you very much.
Here we go. The Guitar Center was worth it because we got to shop after. We got to get all those supplies that we needed. That made it a lot of fun.
This one is deeper and lower.
Wood's going to get you a little bit more lower tone quality. Metal's going to be very bright.
I got a snare drum.
We're the less than adequate rock band from Dallas, Texas, with your stick. Very fine. The ship is
As usual.
Unfortunately, only about 40 people showed up. I was hoping for triple that amount.
One thing that we've proven on this tour is that we have really no idea how to get people in the room.
On drums with
handsome head to the hand, All-American Broadway downhill. Thanks, BC. Good. You got it.
Whole thing was just, our whole attitude's just been like, there's no way we're going to win. Let's just keep our heads above water as long as we can and stay in the game, but winning was never even an option. But I see this like gleam in their eye now that kind of says, maybe we could win this.
CDs and things.
You want my CDs, man? No, dude, I guess you sold out. $6 for a total of $330.
And Soul Cracker, you sold 32 tickets at $5, which means you made $160. Your final totals for merchandise in Atlanta. Flicker Stick?
$260.
Harlow?
$212.
And Soul Cracker.
$552.
So Harlow, the girls get $150 for the Guitar Center in-store. Here's what that does for the tour earnings totals. Is it going to be enough to knock Soul Cracker out of first place? In last place,
Flicker Stick with $6,000. Take your own advice, brother. Flicker Stick, you have $6,279.
in second place,
Harlow with $7,868.
Go before another band gets sent home.
the leader is
Soul Cracker with $8,247. Hey, I'm not done.
I think the thing that is keeping us alive in this is keeping our model of just selling merch. We're not making a lot of money at door from cover charge ever.
No matter how hard we work to the most of our ability, we just come second. It's really insane.
Tomorrow morning, you thought you guys are going to another city, right? Anybody want to guess where you're going? We got a surprise for you. You will be staying right here in Atlanta.
We have another surprise for you. For the next 3 days, you have no booked shows. It's up to you to book your own. So I hope you guys made a lot of friends in this town.
Well, you can play as many shows as you want, but only the highest paying show for each band will count towards your earnings.
Good luck. I hope you made a lot of friends.
The Pick Your Own Venue thing was good. I think that it just made every band kind of go, well, can't bitch about it, so let's go try to get the best show we can and have the best show we can play.
I was talking to Amanda, and she was making a joke saying, we need to find a millionaire to play for who will pay us like $10,000.
This is where AP tries to get a jump on the competition. Jackie, guess what? There's been a twist, a plot twist in the series. We're in Atlanta for 3 more days. I'm the only one who's qualified to lead the band in exactly the way I want to go. And can you get us on into a great club, and can we, like, work this, or what? And it's huge. It's huge. I mean, it's on. It's f***ing on. You have a really good opportunity right now. Here's what we're going to do, right? I just talked to Jackie for a long time on the phone.
Here's what we're going to do, all right? Cool.
Sometimes his
go-getter attitude is like fingernails on a chalkboard.
Yep. Sutton doesn't want to take direction, or maybe he feels like it's condescending orders from AP.
Where are we going right now?
Home.
We're going home?
I mean, we still have an hour to try to book for time.
I nominate Bob, our phone spokesman, tomorrow morning in the hotel. We shouldn't all call people.
There's 5 of us. Everybody can do their own part to try to promote the band. It sounds strange, but it can happen.
Some of us might do more harm than good.
That's interesting. I think the only harm is by people in the band not trying to promote the band.
I think that promoting the band in the wrong way, in a condescending or annoying manner, does more harm than good.
Just all of a sudden, it was like, we didn't really talk too much.
I think it's dickish. I mean, this girl flies out to see you, and then you just stop hanging out with her because you're tired of her. Obviously, they spent money to come out and hang out.
Her look much better on you than they do me. Come on, be a rock star for a night.
His friends paid more attention to her and I than he did. She made an effort to come down here to see him. And, you know, it's wrong. It's just wrong.
I really do, like Leanne a lot. I think that she's really cool. I just need to determine, what I want to have happen. You're still indifferent.
Do you guys want to go? Yeah.
We are going to
Let's go.
Can't do it.
You want to go to the Earl with us?
I like the Earl.
Let's go.
Earl at the Earl.
So we walk into the Earl with Harlow, and there's like a couple of dudes standing there that are like too cool or whatever.
Hey man, I got a question. What? You're wearing sunglasses with a car. I'm just curious.
Some bright lights right here.
See the bright lights?
I deal with this. 35 days.
You don't need no sunglasses, man. We're dark. Look, man.
Alright.
It's dark out.
Yeah, alright. He was still about to get knocked out.
You know, the dude just kept staring at me, and I was like, man, if I get up and walk anywhere near him, there's going to be a big old fight. Rochelle and Amanda took it upon themselves to talk to the manager there and ask to have him removed.
Get out of here.
Out of here. Cool now?
Well, that's that. Time to go on today. The local for some VH1 food.
Apparently this boy has a chip on his shoulder, a starving musician who's not getting anywhere and pissed off, and decided that he was going to cap on Fletch.
Time to go home. I'll tell you something. I was born about 3 miles from here. You ain't from here. Exactly. Oh, motherfucker, man. I played this bar, and I paid your punk ass money. You won't play this bar again. What?
Hey, how are you? You're making me feel a lot better. Just really annoyed with AP. Annoyed with the whole promotion contest thing. I think I'm gonna punch him with what this thing doing. Right in the big fat face. You know how bad I want to.
Come on, Ray. Come here. Hey, let's all go. Oh my God. Go.
You're every little thing.
We pull up to the hotel. Full Crackers van's already there because they went home early. After like 40 or so beers, it's like, sounds like a really funny thing to let the air out of somebody's tires.
They can fix one. Can't have them fix one.
All right, so.
Beautiful.
Look at you. Where's your hand at, bro? Seriously.
I think that we might be in for a little bit of practical joke warfare.
Oh, I know the what we've done.
What's up?
And then as soon as I came back here, he just, I don't know, all of a sudden he just went in the other room.
Tell me nobody's sleeping in here.
Big breath, like there's no smoking in this room. Where's Court?
I don't know. I'm like upset because, you know, when we came down here to come see them or whatever, I'm like, I didn't really even talk to him all night. I guess supposedly he's in the other room with that other girl now.
No crying aloud. I thought it was a little rude that she came out there to see him and he kind of brushed her off. But, you know, I kind of see his point. He didn't want her to get all attached, you know, thinking they had something that they didn't. He didn't, you know, want to lead her on, basically.
Make sure you'll have a ride, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, okay. Alright.